There we go. The usual 98.2. I know it is mirrored. That's a 98.2 F as in Fahrenheit. We have right on over here 97 pulse ox with a 9798 on the pulse meter. Um, Feeling good. So, hey, it's Jay, and this is day 7 of my quarantine. It also marks day 9 of when I first started showing symptoms. So, in conclusion, one more day of quarantine, I'm permitted to freely roam the outside world. Although will do it on a limited basis, for a couple reasons. Because it's cold, um, and then because, there's nothing to do out there. Because we are at 25% capacity out here in Las Vegas. But hey, maybe I'll take a little bit of hike. I'll start slow. I'm not even gonna touch my go to the gym or work out extraneously for at least a month. So I was diagnosed on the 20th, but then through things I noticed, I might have been in contact with it on, I want to say the ninth, maybe, at a function I was at. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I talked about that briefly. So today I will talk about what I did to keep me busy through my quarantine. The thing that took me out for the most, I'm not sure if it's healthy for me, but is constant melatonin-induced 10-hour slumber. But then I think I have built a tolerance to it, so now I only sleep a solid 8, maybe 9, but hey, it's okay. One more day and I'm out of here. Um, Another thing, besides 10 hours a day of sleep, that made my time fly by is, of course, me being 34. I almost said 33 still. That's funny. My birthday was in September. But 34 and single. Boom. Video games. In particular, this one right on over here, Assassin's Creed Origins. I never got into the Assassin's Creed thing, but hey, if there's no time to do it, if I ever have time to do it, it's now. So you're contracted as Cleopatra's personal assassin in ancient Egypt while seeking revenge on the killers of your 8-year-old son. It was fun, but sort of dragged on towards the end. I just wanted to be done with. And then it was done. And then I'm actually re-downloading one of my favorites, The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. But then it seems, because I forgot mostly everything, I just remember the big storylines and plots and stuff like that. But it seems like I'll be playing that on and off because I will be out of quarantine tomorrow. And then let me see, what else? And then instead of rotting my brain with video games for the past week, I've also have been doing some reading. Right on over here, a random walk by Wall Street, on Wall Street. Hold on. A random walk down Wall Street. The time-tested strategy of successful living. It talks about investing. I made a good amount of money on the stock market throughout this week, and just applying these strategies in the books and plan to for the rest of my life. I don't want to get too much into it because that could be a YouTube channel on its own, and I do not want to get into investing with other people because that opens me up to conversations I particularly don't know the answer to. But look at that. I'm almost done with the book. You like this? Check this bookmark out. This is $20 Filipino peso, so that's pretty cool. I don't know how that ended up in my hands, but hey, it is, and that's what better to mark your stuff with money. So once all that's done, my brain is fried learning all this great information, taking notes, and then taking notes on the time-tested strategies on the world and on the stock market. By the way, as I told you in one of the episodes, I invested heavily into Moderna. And then their stock shot up at least 15% at this point. I don't want to go into details, but hey, I'm doing fine. But then once that's all done, and I'm fried, and my brain's fried with learning all this great new information that I'm going to hold on to for the rest of my life, we'll bring it back down for a little bit. We have Haunted Las Vegas. For a little frivolous reading, Haunted Las Vegas is famous phantoms, creepy casinos, and gambling ghosts. This talks about the local haunts in my city. If I haven't said it enough, it's Vegas. From the ghosts of Liberace, Tupac, and of course Elvis. Little known fact: the cover picture, Fremont East, is taken right down the street from here. That's as personal as I'm getting on where I exactly live. And I have also, if you know me on my personal life, I do tout this. Some people say too much, but hey, it's marketing. I've been working on my DJ equipment for at least an hour every day. If you didn't know, for the past week, you have been talking to DJ J Noble. You guys see me around, and then if you guys know me, you guys know that I do gigs all the time. At one time, I was doing about 3 to 4 gigs a week, which is great, which got me the exposure, and then and I've been and hopefully once the world opens up, my guess is still April of 2021 in regards to the clubs and lounges opening up fully. So hopefully you'll see me at some of these clubs DJing for you. And if not, let me know. I could do house parties and all that. Sorry about the marketing, but hey, I had to. And lastly, I have this vlog. Opening a YouTube channel, I'm sure has always been on somebody's mind. I wanted to look into doing a paranormal channel because I have been doing paranormal investigations. I used to do the Queen Mary in Long Beach, probably quarterly. I could give the whole story. I could give the whole what do you call it? The walkthrough at this point because I know all the stories. I have done everywhere and around New Orleans, Louisiana. A couple places right over here on my favorite shirt in Nashville, Tennessee. I went to a place out there off Broadway Street, which is equivalent to the Las Vegas Strip, and I did a little paranormal investigation with friends that I linked up with. What else did I say? New Orleans. Did a couple places in Miami. And one time I had the week off and I was bored. I drove from Los Angeles to Tombstone, Arizona. 12-hour drive each way. It was fun. And then, as you guys know, Tombstone, Arizona, that's where the Clanton McCowry and the White Herb Gang had their little tiff, I could say. And then that's been historically known to be a haunted place. But I'm getting off track. But then I went to the Birdcage Theater and all that, and right there off the OK Corral. But anyways, or another channel I was thinking about is doing the things going on in Vegas. There's a couple of them already. Shout out to Jacob's Life in Vegas. Actually, he helped me move out here by looking at his vlog. But naturally, this idea was given on the idea of a quarantine vlog. It fits everything at the current moment in regards to current events. And then this idea was given to me on a virus-infected silver platter, so I decided to go with this. Although this is almost the end of my quarantine, this is not the end of my channel. I have some big plans in store for the future, and with your help, we can make it happen soon. So stay tuned, and I'm looking forward to filming tomorrow, which will be my final day in quarantine. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. See you tomorrow.